That was like a whistle.
Hey.
Yeah.
Ghost Dimension.
Good day and welcome everyone, and thank you for joining me today to come into your homes and maybe give you a little bit of spiritual insight. I have lit my tobacco candle. I have cleansed the area. I have smudged the deck, and I am ready to do some readings today. While I wait a little bit, yeah, this was a surprise, and there were a bunch of people that got on and said, oh, there's no lives this weekend. Well, Sean was talking with me, and he asked if I could come on and support the family today, and I said absolutely. I had my daughter and David were here today, and I waited till they were gone, and I thought, yeah, I'll come on and do some readings. So while we're waiting, I wanted to talk a little bit about something, and actually my daughter and David we were all talking about it this weekend because we were watching some various ghost shows, paranormal shows, and something came up that we were kind of chuckling about a little bit, and then we had a conversation about it, and I'm going to shuffle the cards as I'm talking here. There were growls in a couple of the shows we were watching, including Sean and Bex's show, of course. And I'll get to say hi to everybody here in a minute. And we were talking about how everybody jumps to the conclusion that the sounds of kind of a growl, when it comes across to us on the spirit boxes or comes across to us on voice recorders as growls, are they really growls? You know, because everybody is so quick to say things are evil or things are demons. Not Bex and Sean, but on a lot of different shows. And I know we all watch paranormal shows. So this was an interesting conversation we had. And one of the things that I want to kind of remind everybody about, especially those of you that go out and do investigations, is sometimes it's not anything evil. You have to understand that spirit is energy and we are human form. So for me, a lot of the times when I have been out in the field or worked with house cleansings or house blessings or worked with people that thought they might have issues, it isn't necessarily a growl in a way we are thinking of something that's bad, but it is almost as if spirit is trying to build up that energy to be able to communicate. So it's kind of like, I guess the best way to say it would be like us clearing our throats, like, and sometimes if you think about it, that would come across as a growl. They're trying to grab energy from us and articulate and respond to questions that we may be posing to them. And I'm not saying that's in every case, but I would be willing to bet it's in the majority of the time. So I just want you guys to think about that for a minute. And if you do go out, don't automatically jump to things are bad, because they're not always bad. Spirit is there to assist us and help us. And yeah, that's just one of the little things that come up often, and I think sometimes some of it is kind of even Hollywood. You know, Hollywood has put this image in our mind of movies and stuff, and that's what we automatically jump to is, yeah, this is an evil thing. But it's not always the case. So just a little bit of perspective from a bear. And now I'm going to stop and say hi to everybody. So hi, Kay, if you're still there. Claire, hi. Hi, and Deanna May, hi. Reaper, I see you're there. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Kat, I see you're there. And yes, that's me as Ghost Dimension. I put that out because everybody was saying, oh, there's no live today. Yeah, there's a live today. I just stepped up and kind of stepped in for these guys today, and I'm happy to do so. Okay, so Yoda, you're here. Hi. Okay. Let us see here. I'm going to do, hi, Lynn. How are you? That's fine. Thanks, Lynn. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Oh, I lost everybody here. Hang on. It like scooted on me. So hang tight, guys. Hi, Cindy Pinkham. How are you? Hi, Chris Watt. How are you? Hi, Stream Elements. That's our little bot that runs our stuff. I know, Sean. I'm not going to do. Well, happy birthday, Kimberly Frazier. That's awesome. Happy birthday to you. You do not want me to sing. I would make your ears bling, but make your ears bleed. Happy birthday from the Ghost Dimension family. Hi, Mel. How are you? Let's see. Everybody's saying happy birthday. Debbie Reed, how are you? Boy, long time no see. Glad you're here. Claire Pope, hi, how are you? Okay, I'm going down the line. Hi, Dixie, how are you? Nice to see you. Thank you for coming here. And yeah, I'm leaning over because I'm reading. Probably should put my glasses on so I could see. Tracy, yeah, well, guess what? There is a show tonight. There was none planned, but we popped in and said hi. Yep, they're working on it, Panda. They are working on it. Our love goes to them for sure. James Parker, thank you for the super sticker, and they'll make sure that they get that. I'm sure, they'll see it and they'll have it. So, all right, so everyone, oh, you're eating. Well, say hi to Steve for me, Panda. Oh, and here we go. We kind of boofed it again here. Hang on. Hi, Tina. How are you? McGrory, how are you? I'm going down the list. Okay. Want to make sure I say hi to everybody. Hi, Marie Taylor. Thank you for sharing it. I appreciate it. I am doing well. I had a very nice, Yoda, I had a very nice visit from my children this weekend, so it was really nice. I'm sorry it's been a tough few weeks for you, Kay. Sometimes that's life, and we wind up trying to push through it, and we'll make it. I know you will, because you're very strong. Hi, Nathan. How are you? All right. Kimberly, if you would like for your birthday, because it is your birthday, how about I pull a card for you and I start, okay? I'm glad you're doing well, Mel. Hi, Jay, how are you? Okay, before I go any farther down the list, let's give Miss Kimberly Frazier a card for her birthday today. I think that would be a good thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, nice card. All right. So, okay, your birthday card today. Oh, and you can't see the wings. They're so beautiful. But it's a butterfly. Okay, and the wings are actually blue. That's why you can see through it, right? And there it is. You can see it on the background. It's blue. It's a butterfly. Okay. All right. So the butterfly, which is cool for your birthday. That's a really cool card to get on your birthday. Butterfly talks about new things and amazing things and beautiful things and blessings, and to have that card pulled on your birthday is really cool, because what it is, it's about emerging. It's about coming out and having all this newness around you, and this for you goes around the sun for till your next birthday. So your year, this year, from today to next year on this day, is filled with opportunities and filled with, the word they're using is becoming the best you. I'm feeling that there's going to be a lot of opportunities coming in for you that will be very positive. And I'm getting in the month of July and August will be kind of your most fruitful in the months ahead coming up. So that's a time to tap into your creativity and by creativity, it doesn't necessarily mean that, you have to be an artist, but it means like creative thinking process. It means being creative in how you approach life. It's talking about being the best you and stepping up. And those particular months, and I want to say like third week of July into and through August, are going to be peak for you. So everything you want to manifest, everything you want to kind of put out there to seed, to bring into fruition, that's going to be your starting point, and that's going to be a great time for you to implement all those things that you want to start for the upcoming year. So that's your card for today, and it is the butterfly. And as you can see it through the window. That's so funny, actually. But that's your card for your birthday. So happy birthday and many blessings to you, Kimberly. And I hope you had an enjoyable day and have a great evening. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go down a little bit here and see who else is here. I see Jay is here. James Parker. James, I hope you got my read that I did for you the other day. Because I know you were saying you wanted one, and I definitely did one for you. Hi, Lisa Everett. How are you? Oh, and I lost it again. Hang on, I gotta find Lisa on here. And I see Steve. Okay, I'm like, hi, Heather. How are you? Holy crowley. Okay, Lisa. Hi, Lisa. Welcome. 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 And hello, Sentinel. I want to say it right, and I'm not sure I did. Hi, Norma. How are you? Blessings and thank you, everybody, for stopping in today. If anybody else wants to read, let me know. Cindy Pinkham, thank you for your super sticker. The kids will be appreciative. Hi. Okay. Hey, Rihanna. How are you? I know, Rihanna, you asked for a card last week, I think it was, and then you had to take off, and I didn't get to the end of the comment section. And I know it's really, really super crazy, and sometimes people, they kind of get a little peeved with me because it's like, oh, you didn't see me and I asked for a read. Well, sometimes spirit directs it, number one. And number two, it's really super hard sometimes to follow in the studio because the comments rip all over the place. So it's really hard. I try to keep up, but it's not what you guys see over there. I get like 3 different locations that are streamed and beamed into me at once. So I'm going to pull a card for you, Rihanna, because I know I missed you last week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay. So you actually have, this is kind of fitting for you too. This is grandfather son, okay? And for you right now, okay, grandfather son represents really large in a lot of different cultures, but one of the things it represents is growth. And we need the sun to grow. And what I'm being shown is almost like, kind of like you've stepped back a little bit, so you've been in the shadow area more, not directly in the sunlight as much, and that's like metaphorically speaking. But what I'm being shown is it's time for you to step in and embrace. There's been a lot of like, okay, the word they're using is life around you. By life, it means life happenings. We have to deal with a lot of things in our human lives. And sometimes our work and our path kind of gets muddied. We get tired and we have to step back. And that's fine. And that's great because we all need to take care of ourselves. It's very important. But right now, they're telling me it's time to start dusting off the cobwebs and to start moving back into the direction of that growth period of light and love and good things that you need to manifest for you. I'm also being told that this is now your time. Okay, this is now you have to begin putting more focus on yourself. what matters to you spiritually, emotionally, in the human realm, not so much everything else around you or the people that are around you, because you're such a giving soul. You give, 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 give. Now it's time to give back to you. So that's your card today. Great card. And that is grandfather son. All right. Thanks, Brianna. I love you dearly. Thanks for stopping in. Okay. Yay! It's good to see you too. I love seeing you here, and I'm glad you're here. Deanna May, I'll pull you a card. 1 second. Let me shuffle the deck. And make sure you guys check out all the new mugs over in the shop for Bex and Sean. And if you want to be put on the next mug, make sure you inbox me either on my Facebook page or to bearghostdimension@gmail.com with your photo. Doesn't matter what it is. If you bought mugs from them, if you bought shirts from them, whatever it is, send me the picture and I'll make sure that the next mug, which will be the summer mug, comes out and it has your picture on it. Okay, so I'm going to take a drink of nice hot tea with lemon. All right. And let me pull a card for Deanna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, I don't know if this was a card that came up for you last time. I haven't seen this card a lot, and then last time I did cards, it did come up. So the koi is for you. And this is all about, koi are about knowledge that, okay, yep, okay. Knowledge that is held by them. Koi are actually very revered among the Asian culture and among other cultures. I love them because I have multiple large aquariums, and koi are absolutely intelligent and amazing fish. Okay. But one of the things they teach us, and they're very prized for their color. Each color represents a different meaning within the culture. And right now I'm being shown that there are old ways, old ways. They keep saying old ways, old ways. Like there's some things going on with you that you need to open yourself to and listen to people that have, number one, gone through similar things as you. And it's not so much that they know better, it's that they know because they've been going through whatever this is that's going on with you. And I feel like it's kind of like shook you up a bit, like they're literally taking a salt shaker and they're shaking it in my ear. And so there's some people around you that are, and again, they're older. So, and with the koi card, this brings about the knowledge that these older people have. And it's like, I feel like some of it, you're kind of like dismissive of, oh, you don't know, you don't have a clue. And you need to kind of open to it and at least listen to them, because they do have value, because they may not have been through the exact things that you're going through right now, but they have gone through similar things. And by making a connection with them, you can also have a connection to be able to vent, to discuss, to get input, so that you can get assistance that you may need with whatever this is. And I keep hearing as well that your spirit family is around you. And again, this comes up with the koi as far as ancient old knowledge that's been around, like, and they're saying the keystone. So like the foundations of our families. We all have generational, right, people that are in our families that we can learn from. And, you know, it's really interesting too, because people will often say, oh, well, they have no clue. Well, I can tell you firsthand that we have no clue what they went through. Like, I can look at one of my grandparents on my, now I was adopted, so I'm talking about my adoptive family, but my grandfather, my dad's dad, actually was in World War I, and he was a fighter pilot. Okay, well, and he actually moved from Belgium to France and then came here to the United States. He went through a lot to do that and bring his family here. Okay, so if it hadn't been for him doing that, I wouldn't be where I am today, because I wouldn't have had my father be able to adopt me. Yeah. So you have to look at all that. Now, if I look at my adoptive mother, her mom, my grandmother, who I adored and loved, grew up in West Virginia on a plantation. Okay. Now, when I was 13, she passed, but we had a really great relationship, and she used to tell me lots of stories. So it's like a living history book. And what they did help us on our paths today to be able to move forward. If it wasn't for them, there wouldn't be a lot of things involved. Like my grandmother would remember back when women couldn't even vote. So if it hadn't been for all those women, women wouldn't be able to vote. If it hadn't have been for people like my grandfather who went and fought in World War I, the world could have been very different. So what I'm being told really loud is you need to look around and listen. You don't have to do what they're talking about, but you need to listen, because when you do, you'll hear things that will be able to assist you in your own daily life. So that is your card today, Deanna. I think it's a pretty cool card, and it's all about the ancestors. Okay, yay! All right, so let's go down a little bit. Mel is saying hi to everybody. Jay wants a card. Sure, I will be happy to pull a card for you, Jay. Hang on one second. Thank you all for joining me here today. It's great to be with you and spend some time with you. Yeah. Okay. Oh, I probably should do that too. Yeah, I'm hearing people. I'm hearing. Hang on. Let me do this too, in case anybody wants to come in. If somebody different that wasn't here this past Tuesday wants to come in live to the studio and I'll do a read for you, feel free to pop in and I'll pull you on. If you got a read from me this past Tuesday, I ask that you let somebody else come into the studio with me so somebody else can get a chance. Okay, so Jay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Nice card. One of my favorite critters is the fox. Okay, so let me tap in here. Let me get a cup of my mug of tea and get a quick sip. Okay, so with the fox, for you, I'm seeing 2 fox, so it's about somebody else that's close to you. And when I say in a relationship, it doesn't necessarily mean a partner relationship, but it could be a family member, it could be a friend, but it's definitely about another person that's very close to you. Okay, and it's like, okay, yep. Okay, so what they're showing me is that for a long time, you guys, whoever this other person is in this relationship with you, is very tight and very close. And then I see a little bit of a separation, okay? But what I'm being told is the path will meet again. But often, okay, in dealing with the fox, okay, they each have a different responsibility to their family. They stay together. And again, this is, not necessarily partner, but this could be friend or family member. It's somebody you have a relationship with that's close, okay? And you have different responsibilities and things to do, but it doesn't mean you won't come back to where you're on that same path. But it's also very healthy because they switch roles, and this is what I'm being shown with the fox. They switch roles. So while the dad's out, the mom's watching, and then the mom will go out to hunt, and the dad will watch the kids, okay? So what I'm being told to tell you is nothing is wrong. This is a normal, what's the word they're using? A normal process. It's a normal, oh, I can't hear what they're saying. it's a normal way that things are falling. It's normal for it to go through this process, through this kind of like an evolution, okay? It's growing, the relationship's growing, and it doesn't mean it's weaker. It means it actually is stronger because you're still there supporting each other in friendship, in the bond that you have. So I'm being told to tell you, don't worry about it. Don't concern yourself about it. It's just normal process of the way life goes. And you're not losing anything. You'll actually gain in this situation, okay? And that is your card today, is the red tail fox, okay? All right, so let me go down the list here a little bit. Oh yeah. Okay. Yes, you can, Emily. Let me pull a card for you, Emily. David, I see you down there. Hang tight, okay? I want to get some people here on the list. Hang tight. I'll get you in a sec. Alrighty. All right, Emily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Wow. Wow. Okay. I shuffled them. You guys heard me shuffle them. Emily, you have the same card. You have the red tail fox. Okay. So for you, okay. For you, the red tail fox is coming through as like the mom energy that's coming through right now is very, very strong. And I feel like, okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so I'm seeing actually this, okay, they're showing me this picture. Okay, now I got to give you a little bit of an explanation of this picture. I had a photo that was given to me by a photographer a long time ago, and I actually gave them to my daughter. Sorry, Pip was going a little crazy. And she has it, and it's a fox, a female fox. It's a mother fox that had kits, and she literally was sick. She got very ill in the wild, and this photographer sat out, probably going back to the same spot for like a month and a half, and he would take pictures of her, and her resilience is what's coming through for you. I'm told to tell you about the resilience of this mother fox, okay? Always being there for the babies, always being there for the kits, hanging on to whatever it took to make sure the young ones were taken care of, above and over her own needs, okay? And this is what they're showing me for you, that actually they're showing me that you're doing, okay? There are people in your life and their needs are all above yours. And I feel that in them showing me this as well, that there's a lot of struggles going on with you right now. Sorry, I've got an itchy nose. Must be gonna kiss a fool. That's the old saying anyway. But it's like I feel this great struggle, and I feel like a tiredness and a like, when am I going to catch a break type of a thing, okay? And I'll tell you that this female fox that I got this photograph for kept giving and giving and giving until her kits were taken care of, till the ones she cared about the most were taken care of. It didn't matter what she had to do, but they came first. I'm being told that they understand this in the spirit world. They know what you're doing and what you're going through, and you just have to remain tough and resilient. But you also need to remember, when you're trying to remain resilient, if you need assistance from, again, and this goes back to the two fox, the male and the female fox, the partners, okay? If you need help, you need to be able to embrace and open up and admit that you need assistance, which is nothing to be shameful about. And what they did with this fox was the photographer would take out food because she was in such rough shape herself. And then eventually, when the kits were old enough, they wound up taking her in to get the help that she needed for herself to get back to health. Okay. And I'm not saying you're not healthy, but what I'm saying is this is what they're showing me. So you need to be able to allow others to assist you, and you need to ask for that assistance, because it will be met with assistance. It will be met with help. And I don't know if this is resonating with you, and this isn't a judgment. This isn't anything. This is just what they're showing me. And eventually, if you don't take care of you, everything gets touched by that. So you can't be your best for everything that you want to in your life. And I don't mean you specifically. I mean, this is just a general term, because I've done similar things. And until you realize that, and you can reach out and ask for that, okay, it's going to kind of keep repeating the cycle that you're in right now. Okay, so that's your card today, Miss Emily, and it is the red fox. Okay, all right, I'm going to scroll down. Let me see what David's up to today. What's David up to today?
Not much, you?
Oh, well, not much either. I was just kind of sitting here twiddling my thumbs, not doing much. No, I'm just kidding. Do you want me to pull a card for you? I think, are I not doing a read for you soon? I'm not, I haven't set a date for you, but I think I am, aren't I? No?
No, that's Yoda that you're doing it for.
Oh, okay. Got it. Okay. All right. So let me pull a card for you. I don't know. I'm old and I can't keep it straight. 1 second here. All right. If the fox card comes up again, I'm going to just pass out on the floor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Nope. But I don't know if it was you that got this last time or not. It's the scarab.
No, it wasn't.
Okay. So the scarab, which is really a old bug, but they're very beautiful and they're very unique. And they were very revered within the Egyptian culture. And actually moving forward into modern times, a lot of jewelry that's big, okay, that people wear are called scarabs because of the shape they make them in and the stone they put them into, okay, the setting. So they're very actually, they're a lucky little critter to have around. But they teach us about cleaning out, getting rid of things that no longer serve us, getting past things that you're dragging forward in your lives, not just you, just anybody in general, okay? And what they're showing me specifically is there's some stuff that you need to kind of clean out of your proverbial closet, get rid of it. It's not serving you anymore, and why you're holding on to it, I'm not really sure, but they're telling me to tell you that just because whatever it is, situations, memories, whatever, you know, old things that happen to you, things that still bother you, things that you're trying to carry forward. And because you carry them forward, you're not allowing other things to be able to enter into your life, okay, your life circle. And because you let them go, or because we go and we release things, okay, old things, things that we can't go back and change, you know, because a moment from prior to what we're saying right now, you can't go back and change it. You can't alter it. It simply is. So releasing it doesn't mean that we let go of memories. It doesn't mean we lose people that we love. It doesn't mean that we lose the lessons. It doesn't mean that we'll lose the respect. But what it means is we don't have to carry it forward. So there's nothing we can do about it. And this is what I'm being shown for you. You need to clean it out. You need to kind of hit the refresh button. You know how when you're on a computer and it gets stuck and you got to hit the refresh button so the stream will continue? That's what they're telling you to do. You need to release it so that when you hit the refresh button, it's new, and the stuff that's coming in is different, and the stuff that you're looking for to happen is attracted as a law of attraction, okay, and manifestation. It comes to you, okay? Because right now there's some stuff that's kind of stuck with you, and because you keep moving forward with it, it's kind of causing it to discontinue the cycle of it, instead of giving you that clean slate so you can allow the new things, different things, to come into your life, okay? And it's not a negative, it's a positive, but it's sometimes something that on a conscious level we don't like, or we're not mindful of. So we keep repeating old things over and over and over. And then we sit there and say, why does this continue to happen? Well, it's because we're not hitting the refresh button. It's because we're not cleaning stuff out and moving stuff away so that the new stuff, the different stuff, the exciting stuff, you know, will come into our lives. And who, you know, people say, I always laugh. And this is something that I laugh all the time about, David. People always say, I hate change. Okay? I hate change. We don't like change. But what we don't realize is from the moment we're conceived, we're in a state of change. Right? On a conscious level, maybe we don't think about it that way, but we're continually changing. Each second we're here, each breath we take, our bodies change. Life outside changes. Plants change. Waterways change. Everything is in a constant flow of change. So what you're being told is to be conscious of that change and clean the stuff out that needs to be released. Send it off with love. Just clean it out, put it to the curb. And know that those good changes will come for you in a bigger way, in a more embraceable way, and that there'll be things you need and want. Okay? Yes. Make sense?
Yes, it does.
All right. Well, I love you. Good to see you today again. I love it. It's always good to see you, and remember your card's a scarab. And you have a blessed week. Okay?
You too.
Very blessed week. I love you.
Thank you.
Night. Night. All right. So I'm going to go down a little bit here. Whoo. Yeah, I gave Emily a card. Hi, Nathan. Oh, well, I'm sorry you're eating too. I wish I could be eating some dinner right now, Mr. Steve. I love you, though. I love you, and I love Courage. I love Courage. I used to watch Courage all the time. Hi, Nathan. Yeah, absolutely. I'll give you a card tonight. Let me pull you a card. Let me pull you a card. Nathan Eccles, how are you? I hope you're doing well. All right. Gotta do it. I gotta cut them this time. All right, hang on. They're making me do something different. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Cut those like 5 times. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Oh, it's a night of fish. That's all I can say. Hang on. The new spring mug. Pretty cool in the shop. Okay. Your card is the clownfish. Okay. Love these little guys. They're saltwater. The clownfish and the anemone live in a symbiotic relationship. Okay. Now, I'm going to tell you about that little symbiotic relationship. The anemones have poison. They're actually a living creature. And they have poison in those little wavy tentacles that look like plants, right? And what they do is they attract other fish to come in, and then they get their food, okay? However, the clownfish in the wild on the reefs are one of the only fish that can go into the anemones, and they have this relationship because they're protected. And the anemones actually clean the little bacteria that are on the fish off, and they protect the little clownfish from predators. It's really quite amazing how nature works. So for you today, this is about you and the relationships you have within your life, the situations, and by relationships, this could be work, this could be people. It's like all the relationships you have with the world around you, people, places, animals, and things, okay? And what I'm being told is you need to be a little more conscientious of how all these things, people, places are taking care of you, okay? And this isn't a judgment, but they want you to be aware of the fact that you're very loved, very cared for, and be conscious of the process of showing gratitude for that, to say thank you to the people that are around you, because they need to be lifted. They need to be felt that they matter. And in doing so, it's only going to strengthen the bond and the relationship that you have with these other people, places, animals, or things, okay, in your life. And it's all about, again, and they're showing me the symbiotic relationship, how well you get along with everybody and everything that's around you. I'm also being told to tell you to tread lightly, step lightly, because there's situation that's close to you that I don't think you're quite aware of, and that's what they're telling me and showing me. I don't think you're quite aware of the impact that you have on them. And you need to take a step back so you can see and make some adjustments so that, again, that symbiotic relationship continues in a positive manner. And that's your card today, Nathan. And I hope it makes sense for you. And it is the clownfish and the anemone. Great card. Love that card. Love those fish. I don't have saltwater fish because of where I live, and I have a lot of storms in the woods sometimes. And if the power goes out, electricity goes out, and I wouldn't be able to keep saltwater, but I love them. They're amazing. Closest thing I have them is my puffers. Okay, I'm going to go down a little bit. Okay. Steph, okay. Don't know where you sent me a private message, but I will look in my box once I am off of the live feed. Okay, deal? Sounds like a plan. All right. And Demon's here. Oh, and I lost everybody up again. Hang on. Hi, Ruthie. I just saw you. Hang on. I'm going back. Going back. Yeah. Okay, let me see. Oh, where's Dan? You didn't let anybody down. You didn't let anybody down. And I told you that. It doesn't matter, okay, that this job didn't happen this time around. And it's not that you weren't good enough for the job. It's just not what you were supposed to do at this time and moment in time. And it's okay. There'll be better things that come along that will fit your purpose. Dan, you need to listen to what we did and talked about in your read that I gave you last week and understand you're this great guy and you aren't letting anybody down. And don't beat yourself up. Good things are coming. They're coming. Just have a little faith. Just have a little faith and don't be silly about it. It's just crazy. You're not letting any of us down. But that's okay. Just not meant to happen this way. That's okay. All right. I love you tons. Okay. So now I'm going to go down a little bit farther. Jay, you have a great night. Thank you for popping in. Okay. Going down a little bit more. I'm trying. Hi, Joanne Garnett. How are you? Yep. He'll find the right work. That's what I said. It's awesome, and he will find. Night have. Yeah, I know, Ruthie. Pip is always. Pip actually knocked down her little coconut the other day, the little brat. Okay. Okay. Night, Deanna. You have a great night. Okay. Going down a little bit farther. Hang on. Going down the list here. Oh, lost somebody. Sandra, where are you? Hello, Sandra from Germany. Welcome. Good to have you here. You're welcome, Nathan. Absolutely welcome. Hi, Carrie. How are you? And by the way, I just want to tell everybody out there, a lot of you have been stating that you've been getting your vaccines for COVID-19. Thank you for doing that. I got mine as well. And blessings to you, because it's even not about making us safe. It's about being there for our neighbors and our families and friends and helping them to feel safe as well. So thank you, guys. All right. Kat. Night, Deanna. Let's see. Joanne Garnett, you bet. Yeah, Dan, you know, I can't tell you. I actually said to my daughter today, there's a lot of jobs that are available right now in the area that I'm in. And because of people that have been laid off for a lot of places, you know, because of the pandemic, you know, now places are starting to open up and jobs are starting to open up as well. And here in the States, often, at least where I'm living, people are kind of nervous about taking a job. They don't want to be around COVID, you know, they're afraid of it. So get your vaccines, folks, and, you know, trust a little bit and do what we need to do to get through all this, you know, it'll happen. Okay, so Miss Joanne Garnett. Oh, and by the way, Miss Joanne, look what I have. I actually got this and I thought of you. It's a piece of raw garnet. I actually have two. And I have a third chunk coming. I bought a sphere today from Carrie Greenaway over on Spirit and Soul Island. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh. I always say that. Ooh, cool card. I love it when different cards come up. Okay, so the card for you today is the Earth, Miss Garnett. The Earth. That's a beautiful card. And the Earth. Earth is all about, for you, what's it about for you today? Okay. So the Earth is about today how you are kind of centered within, how you are centered within all these people that are important to you, but you're kind of the center and the touchstone is what they're saying. It's like literally the garnet touchstone, get it? For a lot of people, not only in your community, but in your sacred circle, the people that you care about the most. It's like they turn to you for things, they turn to you for advice, support, for, you know, lend me an ear, lend me a shoulder. And the spirit world wants you to know that they recognize this. And they're also supporting you. So things that you put up, and they just said, yep, Joanne's our earth angel. She is our recognized as important even in the spirit world. So the spirit world, your spirit family, people that you have lived with and walked with that have passed to the other side, or people that are in your lineage that were before you, are supporting you in your endeavors here. And I'm not saying this, not that I don't love you, but this is what they're saying, as the earth angel that you are. And you do it very selflessly. You do things for other people without even thinking about it twice. You know, you just do it. You jump in and you help. And they just want you to know that you're really recognized for this. And I don't think I've ever had a read with this card that connected in this way that I can ever recall. So it's very important to you that, no, not to you, that you know this is how you're thought about. So when you put up prayers, wants, needs, things out to the universe that you want to be answered and heard and replied to, okay, know that your spirit family on the other side is helping and assisting you to actually meet those goals, whether they're for you or for other people. They are supporting you 100%. Kind of cool. You're actually an earth angel. So that's your card tonight, Joanne. And I think of you every day. I have my garnet sitting in front of me, and I think, yep, Joanne Garnet. Yep, Joanne Garnet. So I love you tons, and thanks for stopping in and sharing time with you today. I think I have time for you, Steve. I love it. I love it. You know, Courage the dog, your little icon there, was one of my favorite shows to watch when my daughter was young, and we used to watch Cartoon Network. And when she would go to sleep, I would watch the adult cartoons. And of course, she liked Courage, but not as much as me, because Courage has actually got a lot of adult humor in it. And I love Courage. Courage is just all that in a bag of chips. Okay, Steve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And what's going on still in your home? Or did you get rid of it? Because they just said, tell Panda she still has to smudge for whatever reason. Okay, now no joke. This is your card, Steve. It's the bear. Okay, so no, I'm coming over for dinner. So make sure you have a plate for me after this. I'll be right there. Okay, I'm coming. See, I'm walking over. No, seriously. Okay, so bear is your card tonight. And today, literally, oh, this is too funny. Okay, so today they're telling me the bear is representing courage for you. Courage, get it? They're so witty sometimes. I just can't even. Y'all don't realize how interesting spirit can be when they want to be. There's something coming up, and it's going to kind of fall in your lap, kind of, so to speak. And it's going to be like you standing in your own power to deal with it. And it's not a negative, and it's not anything that you can't deal with or like hold on to, that, you know, it's not, you're not going to lose your mind about it. But it's like, you're going to need to stand your ground with it. And I literally see the bear standing up and like, sure, you want a piece of it, you know, kind of a thing. And I don't know if this is, they're sidetracking. So it's work related, but sidetracking. So it's something that may happen at work, but not really work involved, but more of a location than a job, if it makes sense. This is how they're putting it together for me. And it's almost like you need to be guarded. You need to make sure, and the bear kind of has your back with this. And that's why this card is popping up right now. And it's like, you need to be very guarded. This might even be related to, like, I don't know if you're doing any investigations or there's creepy crap going on at where you work, or like, I don't even remember what it is you do, but I feel like there's going to be something you need to be guarded and protected about. Like if you don't, and I do think this is like paranormal. If you don't, I think it's going to attach and follow you home if it already hasn't. And I'm not trying to say that to scare you because you can deal with it. And this might have to do with Panda, what they're telling me and yelling at me to have you make sure you smudge, make sure you cleanse, make sure you smudge, Panda. And again, Steve, I almost get that. Okay, yeah. They show me the bear standing up, but it's like stirred the hornet's nest or the bee's nest. It's almost like you, not consciously, but that you stirred something up. I'm not sure what it's involving, but you stirred something up. And it is around the job site, not the job itself, but the job site. So I don't know if it's an investigation that you're doing as a job, like at a job site or at a place, but it's not your home. But you need to be very, very cautious because whatever this is has the ability to attach and follow you home, and you don't want it home. It needs to stay where it is. And I'm actually seeing invoking, like when I go to a home that has issues and I need to bless it and cleanse it, I invoke the ancestors. I invoke the Holy Spirit, Creator God, to help me rid the home of anything that may be negative. Okay, and I say negative, not evil, just negative. And I don't feel this is evil. I just feel it's extremely negative. So you need to kind of be cautious and pay attention. And that's your card tonight, Bear. Okay, wow, that's kind of interesting. Okay. Okay, we're going to go down here. Good, Natalie. I'm glad you got your second jab. That's also, and Ruth, you got your second jab on Friday. I had the one. I had the J&J. Yeah, and of course they pulled it in the U.S., but it's back, and it's fine. So we're all doing good. Night, Yoda. You take care. Yeah, touchstones are awesome, aren't they? Okay. Oh, okay. Didn't know that. Okay, so whatever's going on, Steve, you need to be really careful with whatever it is, okay? Because, yeah, you just want to be extra cautious and guarded and make sure you cleanse before you walk in the house because I still feel very strongly that whatever this is going to try to attach. Okay, so I am going to give Carrie Blackmore a card. Let me see what I can get for you. Man, don't I look rich today? I tied my hair back. I look really bald today, eh? Holy crow. All right. Oh, it is? Panda? It is very active? Yeah, it's not. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's just really negative, Panda. And, okay, and I don't know how he works or what he does. So I will say this, though. They're showing me, and I don't know if you're in they're almost showing me like a glass hut or like a room that has windows, and like you're in this room and you do work in this room, and I'm getting kind of like more at night or afternoons. And it's like, I almost want to say you need to smudge where you're sitting, standing, because I see you going in and out of this spot like a lot, like walking and doing, and yeah, whatever this is, you need to put like something in your pocket that you can pull out to ward off, whether it's a crystal, a stone, some white sage, some holy water. I mean, you know, whatever it is to make you feel comfortable, Steve, I think you need to do, because this is really negative. And I'm not getting evil. I'm just saying it was negative and pissy in life, so it's negative and pissy in death. And I think it likes to be there. And I feel like it likes to aggravate you because it knows you're aware of it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I wish you could call me, or we could do a live from your workplace and I could walk through with you and actually connect with this, because I think it needs to have a stern talking to. That's what I'm just going to put that really lightly. A stern talking to. I would have stronger words than that, but that's okay. All right, Carrie Blackmore, your card today is the Tiger, the Eye of the Tiger, right? Cool card. I love tigers. Tigers are amazing. And what I'm being shown right now is this is your time, baby girl. This is a good place for you to be. And within the next month and a half, you will be able to, law of attraction, bring in a lot of positive things for you. But you need to make the space clean for yourself. So in other words, it's like negative, stay out, and kind of just like put this plastic bubble, this imaginary energy bubble around you, and just ignore all the stuff that's around you and let your voice roar. And you need to step into who you are fully, 100%, and let it roar. And this is a female tiger that I'm seeing. And they're actually, female tigers are actually the ones that are the caregivers and the rulers of the roost in the tiger world. And this is what I'm seeing for you. You need to step in and own it and enjoy it. It's like they're offering you so many opportunities and so many positives in your life right now. You just have to kind of pick and choose through what it is you want and enjoy it. The biggest thing is let yourself just roar. Let yourself just enjoy that moment. Let yourself embrace who you are as a person. Screw everybody else. Don't worry about everybody else. Just be the great person that you are and let your light shine. And for those that don't like it, they'll be blinded by the brightness of your soul. And that's exactly what I'm being told right now. So I love you dearly. And that is your card for sure. The Tiger. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. 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 Okay. So yeah, yeah, it's again, I think, Panda, I think it's not that it is, it is not really bad. It's just negative. And I think it thrives, Panda, on the fact that Steve's aware of it. And because he's aware of it, and I feel that, okay, if I really truly look at it, I really feel that this is a male, and I feel it's attached to the land, and I feel like I'm going back into the late 1600s, and it is just, he's gross. I mean, if I see him, he's got long, stringy, kind of kinky, curly hair. It's greasy. He's got a dirty white shirt on. This is how he's presenting to me right now. He's not nice, wasn't nice in life, and he's not nice in death. So he's not a demon. He's just really negative. He's just a crusty old negative person. And I get almost that he had indentured servants working for him, with him, almost like he was involved with the docks, like working at the docks with boats, or like a tradesman, but it was like a tradesman would be like a butcher, or you know, that kind of a trade, booze. You know, he's just he's like a highwayman almost, but like a really nasty, the way he's presenting him anyway. That's just gross, just absolutely gross. Okay, that's just like something I don't want to see. I really don't want to see him. Steve, you need to really watch out for him. He's really an idiot. Okay, all right. You guys can all come and stay with me at the lake. I can adopt both of you. I'll adopt all of you. Dan can come too. What the heck? All right. All right. I'm going down the list here again. I met your granddad's half-brother and his daughter today. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I thought you already started your new job. Oh, that's awesome. I'm really grateful that that's working out for you. Okay. All right. Yeah, Ruth would know. She's been here. Absolutely been here. All right. I love you all. It's been a little over an hour. Blessings to all of you, and thank you for sharing your time. I hope you all got some insight from the reads today. Let me know if I can ever assist any of you when you go on your investigations. I'm happy to help if I can. Love to, would absolutely love it. Steve, if there was some way I could get over to that place and tell that guy exactly what he needs to do. But in the meantime, y'all stay safe. Many blessings to all of you, and God bless. And I'll probably see you on Tuesday. Yeah? Okay. Bye from a bear. Love you from my cave to yours. Bear out. Thank you for tuning in today, and make sure to share, like, and subscribe to us and become part of the Ghost Dimension family here on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. My name is Bear Medicine Walker, and I approve of this message.
Hello and welcome. I'm Bex.
And I'm Sean, and together we are Ghost Dimension, a paranormal investigative show that explores the most haunted locations in the world. You can watch us on
Amazon,
Pluto TV,
also the Roku channel,
or even our own YouTube channel. So please make sure you tune in, check it out, or visit our website at www.ghostdimension.co.uk, and let's see you all very soon.